I grew up with a father who was a steelworker in the greater Pittsburgh area. I was fortunate enough to have a mom who stayed at home and raised me and my brother. As a child growing up, I saw this really caring and compassionate mom, and I had this father who was really all business and just worked tremendously hard. That really resonated for me. So throughout my life and my career, I've always gravitated towards helping other people. I was one of the youngest attorneys to be accepted into the New York U.S. Attorney's Office, and I became a federal prosecutor in Brooklyn, New York. I stayed on in New York after leaving the U.S. Attorney's Office, and I met Rupal in private practice. She and I worked for a number of years on various types of cases together, and then of course we started our own firm. We handle exclusively personal injury cases. I like to say we represent survivors. It was really important to us to bring what we had done on a national level back to the Pittsburgh area and help people like my father. My father had worked throughout his life and found himself with lung cancer from asbestos exposure. Having seen what he had gone through and certainly being able to do what we had done on a national level, it was something that was really important to bring back to the people of Pittsburgh.
On a Friday evening, I was going to work on a night turn shift. Was sitting at a red light and was hit from behind. On the following Monday morning, I started driving to work. I realized something was really not right. Everything was spinning, blurry. I was referred to a neurologist to check things out. He diagnosed it with post-concussion syndrome.
To watch him go from this person who had all this energy to someone who couldn't do anything, it was just very heartbreaking. We almost lost our home. We've had our electric shut off. It was very scary. I don't know if we would have been able to make it if it hadn't been for Chaffin Luhana.
The firm made the appointment with one of the top concussion doctors in the country, and they were there each step of the way. They gave us back our life.
Rupal and I have very deliberately set the values within our firm in a phrase, doing good by doing right. And it's every day in everything we do. That's really a tribute to our humble upbringing, and certainly on a personal level, helping people here in the greater Pittsburgh area who are going through times similar to what my father did when he was sick, for example, is one of the greatest things I can do in my life.